Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, student.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Hi, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, I think time is running very fast, sir. If you are able to start this training, because there is.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys, understand one thing, that you should just ask the questions. Okay. You are not here to propose any proposal. That sir, you should do that. You should do this. This is not this doesn't comes under the good ethics. Okay. You are not going to tell me that what should I do and what I shouldn't. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is very important for you to understand that. And turn on your mics until I say that. When I say to turn on your mic and say something, only then turn on your mic. Otherwise, please keep it turned off. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You are here to learn the engineering simulation and you will learn it. Okay? I will make sure that you should understand everything what I have to say about Ansys just because of their foolishness. Now, yesterday I have discussed with you some things about the interface of Ansys. Did you guys see that? Did you guys practice on the Ansys workbench? Now, can anybody turn on the mic? Let's say Ankit Kumar. Turn on your mic and tell me that whether you have seen the interface.
Yes, sir. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ankit. So you have practiced on the Ansys
Yes,
workbench?
sir, I have seen.
Okay, so you come up with any sort of problem?
No, sir. Yesterday I had asked what type of problem I had.
Okay. Okay, so any problem related to Ansys workbench, if you guys face any sort of problem,
So one
you
thing
can
is
ask
there, sir.
the other day, you can ask the question related to that particular topic that I have discussed. Yes,
Sir,
tell me, what is it?
excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes.
when I install the software, there is no icon comes in my computer. This is why, sir.
Oh, you
Directly
okay.
it comes from
Yes.
the Ansys workbench when I open Ansys workbench.
Let me show you how you can bring an icon to your desktop of Ansys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you. I'm going to share the screen now. Everybody, if they are, because Ansys doesn't create a shortcut in your Windows desktop. Okay.
Yes, sir, I have seen.
Yes. So you have to bring it. Okay. So I'm going to show you now how. Everybody can see the screen, right? Everybody is able to see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you will search like Workbench, 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 like this. All right. And then you will right click on it, and you will say open file location. All right, open file location, and then you will come here. Here you can see that it is written as Workbench. Okay, can you see that? It's Workbench. Now you have to right click on it and say send to desktop. Okay, this is create shortcut, and then you will able to see your Ansys Workbench icon here. All right, got it? Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and one more thing, guys, if you have any queries, let's suppose that I am in the middle of my discussion and I am delivering some theories to you guys, and if you have any queries, just raise your hand, because just raise your hand first, okay, so that I will see that someone has any query related to my topics that I have discussed. Okay, so just raise. There is an option, as I can see that Ravi Kumar has raised a hand. So is there any reason for that, Ravi?
No, sir.
Okay, so yes, so lower your hand, all right, because
Okay.
this, yes. And who was that student that was speaking to me like, sir, time is running fast? Who was that? Who was that student? Hello, students, guys. Tell me which one of you was asking me, which one of you was telling me to, sir, time is running
Sorry,
fast.
sorry, sir.
Ranjan, it was you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ranjan, why I have stopped you right there? Why? Ask me why I have stopped you right
No,
there.
sir. Actually, in the previous session, and I think there
No,
is no
actually,
time.
see, Ranjan, look, you
Yes,
were
sir.
at some point you were right, okay, but I was waiting for the students to join so that everyone will catch from the very beginning,
Okay.
okay. And
Okay, sir.
and
Okay, sir.
and why I stopped you, there was a reason, because when you are in an industry and you are working under someone, maybe you are working under a manager, under a foreman, whatever, okay.
Yes, sir.
If you are in manufacturing industry, you will be managing a machinery. So what the problem comes with is that when you ask your boss, or when you command your boss under which you are working, that sir, time is running fast, he will you can't imagine how he will behave with you. Okay, you
Yes, sir.
cannot imagine the situation how he will react the time you say that, sir, we have to move fast. That means you are commanding him, but you are working under him.
No, sir. No, sir. Actually, I am not commanding with you.
No, I'm not saying that you are commanding me. I am saying that he will misunderstand this.
Yeah, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
he will misunderstand this, and this is how the industry goes. Whoever on top of you, he will try to suppress you. This
Okay,
is the
sir.
fact of the industry. क्योंकि होता क्या है, इंडस्ट्री में हर पर्सन के ऊपर कोई है, राइट? हर
Yes,
पर्सन
sir.
के ऊपर कोई काम कर रहा है. अब होता क्या है कि मैनेजमेंट, सबसे जो टॉप अथॉरिटीज होती है, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स समझ लो आप, ठीक हो,
Yes.
ठीक है, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स की टीम समझ लो. और वो क्या करते हैं, मीटिंग जब होती है तो किसी पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को लेके कोई इशू आता है, या काम में किसी भी तरह से कोई इशू आता है, तो वो क्या करते हैं, अपने नीचे जो वर्क कर रहे हैं, जो मैनेजर्स हैं, सीनियर मैनेजर्स, उनको सप्रेस करते हैं, यानी कि उनको डांट लगाते हैं या फिर जो भी है, ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
फिर वो सारी टीम जो है, मैनेजर्स की जो सारी टीम है, वो क्या करती है, अपने नीचे वालों को फिर वो गुस्सा निकालते हैं. ऐसे ही चलता है इंडस्ट्री में. दिस इज द फैक्ट ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री. फिर वो अपने नीचे वाले को सुना देते हैं. क्यों? क्यों अननेसेसरी उनको सुनना पड़ गया, ठीक है. अब वो अपने नीचे वाले को सुनाएंगे, वो नीचे वाला फिर अपने नीचे वालों को किसी बात को लेके he will try to operate the working employees. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
तो ऐसे ही चलता है. तो you all right, now I will start the session. थी और मैं क्या बता रहा था आप लोगों को, just remind me, guys. Okay. So I was sharing the design modeler interface with you guys, right? Design modeler interface. तो मैंने कुछ कमांड आप लोगों से शेयर किए थे. वो सारे कमांड आप लोगों ने देखे, खुद से ट्राई किया बनाने का. लाइन कमांड, पॉलीलाइन I have shared. Guys, आप लोगों में से कोई एक मुझे बताएगा that he has practiced on the commands that I have discussed yesterday. Ashish, can Ashish Rishikesh. Anyone, guys, anyone that you have
Sir,
practiced on the command?
it's Anupam, sir. Sir,
Yes, Anupam.
I practiced that you taught yesterday. But
Yes. Anything you come up with till now?
sir, whatever you taught, that is so good. And I practiced some commands like polygons and rectangles and lines. But one quality I feel that not able to define its dimensions. So,
Yes, I have not discussed about defining the dimension thing. I will discuss it today, okay?
okay, sir.
I will discuss it today because first you have to know the working ideology of every command, how they are working, and how you can apply them in a different
Okay, sir.
in different project or in different design modeling. Okay.
That's all I've done, sir. But
Actually, yesterday I have not discussed so many things, but that's why I am taking you guys.
Sir, please repeat yesterday class. Some
Why?
commands that you show.
Why, Keshav? You were absent yesterday.
No, sir, I am not absent. My network connectivity will be disconnect at last session when you are showing on a Ansys workbench.
So from where you were having problem?
Sir, when you are showing that the geometry use and axis, how you take axis in workbench.
Okay, geometry creation. I'm sharing my screen with you, okay? Wait. Let me open the Ansys Workbench. Okay, guys, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, tell me one.
सर आवाज थोड़ी दूर से आ रही है सर थोड़ा माइक पास कर दो
Yes, I want to ask a question that you guys are really interested in the Ansys.
यस सर यस सर
Okay. And you really want to do the analysis. You really want to learn the.
यस सर आई वांट टू डू द एनालिसिस
सर आवाज कम सुनाई दे रही है.
Okay, guys, now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now you can see the screen, right? You can see the Ansys Workbench screen. Okay, so let me open the design modeler window.
Hello.
Yes, dear.
Hello, sir. In my Ansys workbench, there is an option linear buckling, which is not coming. That's coming in your workbench.
Linear, where? Can you show me?
After the IC engine, linear buckling, stamp chef. These two options are not coming in my workbench.
Okay, this linear buckling.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have downloaded the software from the link that I have provided, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you are using 2020 version, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there is that linear buckling is now here. You can check that it is not eigenvalue buckling.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you see that?
Eigenvalue buckling there is.
Yes, so that's why, because it is a new version, so this thing has changed into that. Okay, and I am
Sir,
going to
if toolbox not showing in Workbench, then how we put it on?
this toolbox is not showing.
Sir, all the that toolbox showing in your Workbench in the right left side.
Everything, it is not appearing in your.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do one thing to resolve it. Do one thing. Go to your view here. Go to your
Yes, sir.
view and say reset workspace. Okay, reset workspace and check it whether the problem has resolved or not, and tell me immediately. Okay.
Sir, here two option comes: component system and ACT.
Only 2 is coming. Okay, and you have downloaded the software from where, guys?
Sir, through your process that you yesterday class till.
Okay, no, wait. You are using the internet connection in your laptop right now?
No, sir.
Oh, that's why. Because the link that I have provided, actually, it is the licensed version. They have provided you with a 1-year license. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The reason is that there is nothing showing off is because you cannot use this software without their knowledge. Okay, that means you
Yes,
cannot
sir.
use the analysis software without them informing, and to inform them you have to connect the internet to your system so that they will understand that you are using this valid license that they have provided you for 1 year. Okay, so that is the reason behind that. So try to connect the internet in your laptop and then check whether you can use, whether you are capable to use it or not, and tell me then. Okay, because the reason why I did that, because there is so much uh, fake, not fake, but there is so much illegal process are available on the internet. You can check on the YouTube as well, that you can download the software from other websites and you can crack them, you can do whatever you want with them. So in my perspective, it is not a good, good idea, or it is not a good habit to do something like this, because Ansys company has already providing you with a license for the students in free of cost. So why would you do something like that, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, anyone else is having problem with using the software? Anyone else?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yesterday when I was using the Ansys software, then when I going to start any function in a toolbox, then it take much more time to open that function. So
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat it again and tell some few louder this time?
when I was using the Ansys software yesterday, then it take much more time to open the data that I want to open in the Ansys Workbench. So that, for example, when I was opening the geometry section, then it take much more time to open this. So
Yes, that is because of your,
it's a problem.
yes, I understood. That is because of your system configuration actually.
Okay.
Okay, it is all because of system configuration. Ramming issues are there, graphic issue are there, processor issue are there. Okay, so that is the reason. So don't rush, be patient. It will open, because your system has to be very fast in order to use the Ansys fluently. Okay? Yes, because it is a heavy software, guys. Let me tell you that this Ansys is very heavy software, because when you are doing meshing right now, you have not done anything. But let me tell you that there is a process, meshing, I have talked about yesterday, right? To break the 3D model into number of elements, that is called as meshing. okay, meshing process. So in that meshing process, you will create for a simple geometry, you will create the elements in lakhs, okay. In lakhs you will create the number of elements. So at that point of time, your system will stuck if the system is not you know, high
Yes.
configuration system. So that's why. And not to worry, but I will not make you guys do that do that sort of meshing. But yeah, I will guide you that how you can do that, so that if you sometime or after some time you will have the system of higher configuration, then you can use that. Okay, I will discuss the procedure with you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now yesterday I have discussed that discussed few commands with you guys, so I am opening that. And now
Excuse me,
again,
sir.
yes,
Sir,
yes.
does SolidWorks also provide a student version?
uh, Actually, about SolidWorks, about this, actually SolidWorks and CATIA are both from the same
Yes, sir.
firm, right? Same industry. So they are from Dassault system. Now I have to check it that whether the company are providing for the students free license or not. I will first let me check it. But till now I have heard that yeah, they are providing the students a free version. But
Sir, I
again,
had checked, but I haven't got it from anywhere.
okay, so
I had
let me
checked
check.
many
Okay,
times.
I will check with my resources. Okay, then I
Okay,
will
Sir,
sir,
inform.
after
please
that,
share WhatsApp link also, sir.
Okay, guys, focus. All right, focus now. Time is running out. Now, yesterday I have discussed some things with you. So I am repeating it very quickly once again. So be focused. And those of you who have not participated yesterday or who were having some network issues, because of that they were unable to hear all the things. So I am repeating once again. I told you guys that there are three planes in your design modeler. This is your design modeler interface. Here you can create the geometries related to your analysis. So now you have three planes. Accordingly, you can select any one of the plane and you can create a 2D geometry in that. Now to select a plane, just go to a plane and select right click and then look at. Okay, click right mouse button and then say look at, so that your drafting screen will become normal to your screen. Okay, now to go in the 2D environment, here you can select the sketching tab like this. All right, now in your sketching tab, I have discussed few commands with you. Now the first one I have discussed already, line command. I have discussed tangent line command, and I
Sir,
have
not showing, sir. Your cursor will be not showing where you are going. It will be on steady mode, sir.
oh, okay, wait guys, it is because of network issue. Wait, let me check it. Guys, now can you see the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you see my cursor moving?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I was telling that this is your graphical interface. This is your graphical area where you can draw your geometry. So I have discussed few commands with you: line command, tangent line command, and polyline, polygon, rectangle, right? I have discussed all these. Now I will discuss with you rectangle by 3 points. Rectangle by 3 points. Just click on the rectangle by 3 points, and as the
Sir,
name
again
says,
your cursor is not showing.
So design geometry is not showing. I think sir, screen is not that screen is not shared.
now,
It's okay, sir.
yes, now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So I have discussed which commands I have discussed already: line command, tangent line command, polyline command, polygon command, and rectangle, right? Now today I will discuss rectangle by 3 points. So as you can see, the name is saying rectangle by 3 points. So you have to select 3 points accordingly. So let me select. I will select the first point like this, second point anywhere you want, and third point. So you can see that I have created a rectangle by selecting the 3 corner points. Okay, by selecting the 3 corner points, right? And you can also create the fillet automatically, as we did before in the rectangle command. We can also create the fillet in our rectangle by 3 commands. So you can activate, and then you will create a rectangle. Select first point, select second point, and then select third point, and then it will ask you the size of the fillet. Size of the fillet, you can see I am decreasing, increasing the fillet size, decreasing the fillet size, increasing the fillet size. Got it? This is how you can apply the fillet to a rectangle. And this rectangle is rectangle by 3 points. Why it is named like 3 points? Because I have selected 3 corner points to create the rectangle. Okay. Now, if you want to get out of the command, let's say that I have used this command. Now I want to, as you can see, the command is already selected. It is selected, but I want to get out of this command. So you need to press escape button. You need to press escape key of your
The
keyboard.
software is downloaded, but this page is not open. After running software page, downloaded software page, untapped project workbench. उसके बाद नहीं हो रहा है सर, ये स्टैटिक डिजाइन मोड ये से जो
So you have what problem you are having? Like software download हो गया.
सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड हो गया, ये जो आप लिखे हैं स्ट्रक्चर, ये फाइल क्रिएट टूल, ये पेज है, लेकिन उसमें जो है ना ये एक्सट्रूड इवॉल्व ये और लाइन बाय टू
ये सारी चीजें नहीं दिख रही हैं आपको?
नो सर, मेरे में भी नहीं दिख रही है ये सब।
देखो, क्वेश्चन आप जो पूछ रहे हो, आपकी आवाज अटक रही है, आ नहीं रही है क्लियर, है ना? तो आप एक बार चैट बॉक्स में डालो क्या पूछ रहे हो। मंगलम, आप ही पूछ रहे हो ना?
Yes, sir. How to drag a screen, sir?
But to drag a screen, you have to press your control key and then your middle scroll button. Okay, like this.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Who was asking regarding software issue? Who was that student?
Sir, me.
Keshav.
Me also. Prithviraj Sharma.
Prithviraj. Okay, Prithvi, tell me what sort of problem you're facing.
Sir, as you say, पहले वर्कबेंच खोले, उसके बाद फिर उसके ज्योमेट्री में क्लिक किए, उसके बाद SC खुला है, ठीक है, वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ ए स्टैटिक स्ट्रक्चरल डिजाइन ऑन स्पेस क्लेम।
नहीं,
आप
वेट ओके पृथ्वी, लेट मी टेल यू दैट आप लोग जो यूज कर रहे हो वो सॉफ्टवेयर क्या है, नया है, ठीक है।
यस सर,
वो सॉफ्टवेयर नया है, तो नए वर्जन में मैंने आपको बताया था, नए वर्जन में दो डिजाइन के जो प्लेटफॉर्म है उन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस किए हैं, ठीक है। उसमें
यस
एक
सर,
नया इंट्रोड्यूस किया उन्होंने, स्पेस क्लेम। ये एक
यस
अलग
सर,
जो है, एक अलग तरह का सॉफ्टवेयर है मॉडल बनाने का, ठीक है।
यस
पहले
सर,
वो डिजाइन मॉडलर था जिसपे मैं अभी आपको काम करा रहा हूँ, ओके। तो इनके पास अभी दो हैं डिजाइन बनाने के, दो आपके प्लेटफॉर्म है। तो आपको क्या करना है, उस स्पेस क्लेम वाले को बंद कर दो, क्लोज कर दो उसे,
ओके,
ठीक है।
यस सर,
यस, एंड ज्योमेट्री वाले टैब पे जहां से आपने ज्योमेट्री को क्लिक किया था,
यस सर,
लेट मी
Sir,
शो यू।
sir, how we
यस
put sir a sketching toolbox?
यस वेट, आई एम शोइंग यू, ओके। तो जैसे ज्योमेट्री है ना, ये ज्योमेट्री वाले, इस पे राइट क्लिक करना है और आपको डिजाइन मॉडल वाली सेलेक्ट करनी है, एडिट ज्योमेट्री विथ योर क्रिएट ज्योमेट्री विथ डिजाइन मॉडलर, देखना आप वहां पे आएगा ऑप्शन, ठीक है। पृथ्वी गॉट इट?
नो सर,
Yes, sir.
पृथ्वी गॉट इट राइट?
नो सर,
नो सर।
नो,
पृथ्वी, पहले आप स्पेस क्लेम बंद कर दिया आपने?
यस, यस सर, मैं बंद कर दिया।
ठीक है, अब आप आ जाओ इस पे, इस विंडो, ये विंडो दिख रहा है आपको?
यस सर,
तो आपको इस डिजाइन मॉडल, ये जो ज्योमेट्री है, इस पे राइट क्लिक करना है, राइट क्लिक।
ओके,
तो आपको क्या दिख रहा है, दो ऑप्शन बताओ मुझे ऊपर से।
ऊपर से न्यू स्पेस क्लेम ज्योमेट्री, न्यू डिजाइन मॉडुलर ज्योमेट्री।
यस, तो आपको न्यू डिजाइन मॉडलर ज्योमेट्री पे क्लिक करना है।
ओके,
कर दिया?
यस सर,
ओके, स्क्रीन खुला, कुछ दूसरा डिजाइन मॉडलर खुला?
अभी तक तो नहीं खुला है, खुल रहा है, हाँ
खुलेगा,
खुला, हाँ अब खुला,
खुलेगा।
यस सर, अब खुल गया,
आ गया ये?
यस सर,
इस पे काम करना है आप लोगों को, ठीक है।
ओके सर,
Now, Prithvi's problem has solved. Now, anyone else regarding any issues with the software?
Sir, how we put a sketching toolbox, sir, to draw this?
How we put sketching? You are who is this? Keshav.
Sir, okay, sir.
Okay, Keshav, you are not able to see the sketching tools.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to see the sketching tool, I told you that you have to select a plane first, and after selecting the plane, you have to make it parallel to your screen, okay? And
Sir,
then
this sheet will be not showing on my laptop.
Keshav, do one thing, share me your screen quickly. Share me your screen quickly.
Okay, sir. Sir, please, sir.
Yes, I can see your screen. Now, I told you to select uh, a system, an analysis system from toolbox. Pick the static structure. Can you see the static structure there?
Yes, sir. Static structure.
Yes, double click on it, okay?
But sir, when I double click, then they will be editing the name. सर उस पे डबल क्लिक करने पे मतलब कि कोई रीनेम नहीं करते हैं, तो वैसे उस टाइप का हो रहा है सर हमारे सिस्टम में।
Okay, wait. Just wait, okay? Okay, Prithvi. Sorry, Keshav. Keshav
Yes,
is
sir.
there, right? Keshav,
Yes, sir.
can you see the cross symbol at the top of customization?
Yes, sir.
Customization के just सामने क्रॉस सिंबल आ रहा है.
Yes, sir.
वो जो आपको रीनेम का ऑप्शन जो दे रहा था ना, वो इसीलिए क्योंकि आपने कस्टमाइजेशन ओपन कर रखा है डियर. मैंने आपको बताया था कि कस्टमाइज करने के लिए इसको ओपन करना है, यानी कि जब आपके पास कोई टूल नहीं नजर आ रहा होगा तब आप इसको ओपन करोगे. इसको क्रॉस करके क्लोज कर दो.
सर इसको क्लोज कर दिए, लेकिन सर हमारे वर्क बेंच में वो टूल बॉक्स आ नहीं रहा है. रीसेट वर्क, जब हम रीसेट वर्क स्पेस करते हैं तो वहां पे ऊपर में आता है सर टूल बॉक्स, और सबसे नीचे में आता है व्यू ऑल और कस्टमाइज.
नहीं तो आप इसको क्रॉस करो अभी.
सर क्रॉस कर दिए. 1 second सर, आई एम शेयरिंग.
Okay guys, any one of you are having problem related to software, just raise their
सर
hand.
प्लीज. सी सर. जब सर हम ऊपर ये व्यू में जा करके जब रीसेट वर्क स्पेस किए तो इस तरीके से आ रहा है.
Okay, so you have downloaded the software from the link that I have shared, right?
Yes sir.
And you have not connected the internet.
No sir, internet connection will disconnect.
So yes, again I have discussed earlier that you have to have the internet connection in your laptop in order to use the software, because this is a licensed version software. They have provided you with student version license. So all the licensed software, they cannot run without the internet connection. Got it? Here,
Okay sir.
whatever you use, whether you use AutoCAD, SolidWorks, CATIA, all of them, if they are licensed version, you cannot use them without the internet connection, because all the time they are in the connection with their server. The company is monetizing your work, okay? That you are using a licensed version software. That's why it is not showing there any toolbox. Now try to connect the internet connection and then let me know that whether you have solved the issue or not, okay?
सर इंटरनेट कनेक्शन तो सर ऑन कर दिए, लेकिन आया नहीं सर टूल बॉक्स
नहीं, it will not
उसी
appear.
तरीके से.
Close the software once and then
Okay sir.
try to restart it, okay? Yes, anyone else? Stop the screen sharing, your
Yes sir.
Rishabh. Yes, stop it. Yeah, Jai Prakash, tell me again.
Yes, sir. I'm not able to identify which is Ansys software. In my system, showing many.
Okay, Jai Prakash, actually you have installed the software, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have to search for the Workbench in your Windows panel. Which Windows you are using? Windows 10, 8.1, 7,
Windows.
what?
Windows कौन है?
Windows? Windows 10 you are using, right? Jai Prakash, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes, Jai Prakash, tell me.
It is Windows 10, sir. i3
Okay,
core
Jai.
i3 processor.
Yes, okay. So you have installed the software, okay?
Yes, sir. But it is showing many more icons, sir. Like
Yes, yes,
Ansys,
okay, got it. Stop. Jai Prakash, stop. Now I will show you how to open the Ansys Workbench. You have to press the window key. You have to press the window key right here. In the corner,
Yes,
click
sir.
on this icon and then search for Workbench. Just type WORKBENCH. Can you see that this Workbench has appeared?
Workbench.
Yes, search for Workbench in your window. Click on the window icon and then
Yes,
search
sir.
for Workbench. Now lower your
It
hand.
appears, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Then open it.
Anyone else having problem?
Yes, sir. Sir, I restart this software again, but not coming, sir.
Okay, that's because maybe there is a problem with that. You have run it, you trying to run the software without the license. I guess this could be the problem. I'm not sure about it 100%, but 90% there's a chances that the company it's all programming. Okay, you cannot run the
Yes, sir.
software, licensed version software, without the internet connection. That's the issue. And I don't want you
License
guys to
works.
involve in any sort of problem. That's why I provided you with the proper procedure to
सर
install the
कल हमने
licensed
डाउनलोड
versions.
करके सर मतलब कि ये स्ट्रक्चर एनालिसिस को सर वहाँ पे लाया था, आ गया था, लेकिन अभी हम जब खोले हैं तो फिर नहीं आ रहा है। कल
हाँ,
आया
वो
था सर।
इसीलिए क्योंकि कल आया था, कल आपने नेट भी कनेक्ट कर रखा होगा।
यस सर।
तो अभी क्या है कि वो ऐसा इनका सिस्टम ही ऐसा बना हुआ है कि विदाउट इंटरनेट कनेक्शन अगर आप कोशिश करते हैं तो ये क्या करते हैं, सॉफ्टवेयर को प्रोवोक कर देते हैं। ये सारी प्रोग्रामिंग है। ओके, when the user will try to run the software without the internet connection and without knowing them, then the programming is automatically, the software will provoke the user. It will not, वो यूजर को यूज नहीं करने देगा सॉफ्टवेयर, है ना। हर कंपनी है, कंपनी चल रही है तो उनको अपनी सेफ्टी भी लेके चलनी है कि कोई विदाउट लाइसेंस तो नहीं यूज कर रहा है ना, इसीलिए। और मैंने आप लोगों को लाइसेंस वर्जन इसीलिए दिया था क्योंकि लाइसेंस वर्जन जो आप वहां से डाउनलोड कर रहे हो वो 5.2 GB में आपको मिल गया है। बट अगर आप एनी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म से डाउनलोड करते हो तो आपको एक फुल सॉफ्टवेयर लेना पड़ता है जिसका साइज जो है वो तकरीबन 15 GB के आसपास है। ठीक है, तो 15 GB डाउनलोड करना नियरली इट्स वेरी टफ। ओके, दैट्स वाई मैंने आपको 5.2 GB का बताया ताकि आप जो है तुरंत इजीली आप डाउनलोड भी कर लोगे और उसमें रन करने में कोई इशू नहीं होता है। आप में से किसी ने अगर इंस्टॉलेशन कर लिया है और अभी तक रन नहीं किया है तो प्लीज कनेक्ट करके इंटरनेट तभी रन करना, अदरवाइज मत रन करना। ठीक है
सर ये आएगा नहीं सर।
I will try to find a solution on their website for this one. Okay.
Okay sir.
Yes, I will try to find the solution on their website and then I will remind you. Okay, yes, Ashutosh, quickly ask the question and we will start the session because we are getting late. Okay.
यस सर, मैंने भी कल सॉफ्टवेयर को इंस्टॉल किया था लेकिन बिना नेटवर्क कनेक्शन का ही मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर रन कर रहा है।
आपने इंस्टॉल किया था कहाँ से?
जो आप लिंक बताए थे वहीं से किया था मैंने भी।
ओके, तो आपका अभी तक रन कर ही रहा है?
यस सर, बिना नेटवर्क कनेक्शन का ही, मैंने तो नेट कनेक्शन नहीं किया फिर भी मेरा रन कर रहा।
अच्छा, आपका अभी भी रन कर रहा है? कोई क्रैक वगैरह आपने डाला था?
नो सर, नो सर।
कौन सा विंडोज यूज कर रहे हो?
विंडो 10।
विंडो 10। ओके, इट इज वेरी शॉकिंग कि आप यूज कर पा रहे हो। तो कोई अगर स्पेशल चीज है तो आप इनको भी बताओ ताकि ये भी यूज कर पाए।
नो सर, जैसे आपने बताया था वैसे ही किया था, सेटअप पे जाके उसको रन एडवर्टरी करके उसके बाद बस वैसे ही किया था।
अच्छा, well you cannot make sure that, but in general you cannot run it without internet connection, but if they are having problem so what to say. ओके, जिन लोगों को प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है इंटरफेस को लेके मैं उनका अच्छा हाँ, एक और चीज बता दूं, एक और जो चीज मैटर करती है। अच्छा, who was speaking right now? Ashutosh, it was you, right?
Yes sir.
Yes, Ashutosh, actually you are using with a Core i5.
No sir, Core i3.
And RAM is
4 GB.
Okay, 4 GB. And who was having problem like Keshav? Yeah, Keshav, what
Yes
RAM
sir.
you are using?
Sir 4 GB RAM sir.
And the processor is?
Sir i3.
Okay, i3 processor shouldn't have this sort of problems, but okay, I will check it on their website. What sort of problem is this? And then I will guide you for the same.
Thank you,
okay?
sir. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
All right, guys. Anyone else? Otherwise, I will start.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Chandan.
सर ये सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल कर नहीं पा रहे हैं सर। जैसे सेटअप किए उसके बाद जो इंस्टॉल हो रहा है उसके बाद 100% हो के रुक गया, तो उसके बाद आगे कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा।
प्रोसेसर क्या है आपके सिस्टम का? आप मुझे वो बताओ, क्या सिस्टम यूज कर रहे हो? रैम क्या है? Core 5 है।
यस सर।
एंड रैम
8 GB।
तो नेटवर्क इशू में कुछ हुआ था, जैसे डाउनलोड हो गया था कंप्लीट सॉफ्टवेयर?
डाउनलोड, यस सर।
कंप्लीट सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड हो गया था
यस सर।
एंड डाउनलोड होने के बाद आपके पास फाइल आ गई होगी, कहीं पे सेव्ड होगी,
क्या सर?
कहीं पे उसकी सेटअप फाइल आपकी आ गई होगी डाउनलोड होने के बाद।
पता नहीं
किस
सर, ये
किस
कपड़ा
ओके
उसके
किस
बाद
कौन से ब्राउजर के थ्रू आपने डाउनलोड किया था?
क्रोम।
क्रोम से किया था।
यस सर।
ओके, तो क्रोम में जो आपने डाउनलोड किया होगा तो उनके डाउनलोड की हिस्ट्री में होगा, आपके डाउनलोड किए हुए ऑप्शन होंगे उसमें।
यस सर।
उस डाउनलोड वाली फाइल पे जाके उनका लोकेशन खोलो कि कहाँ पे डाउनलोड हुआ है वो।
ओके सर।
ठीक है, और एक बार फिर से सेटअप को रन करने की कोशिश करो। ठीक है,
ओके।
यस। ओके गाइस, आई एम स्टार्टिंग नाउ। ओके, okay guys, give me just 2 minutes. Okay, just 2 minutes. Okay guys, I will okay, आप लोग जितने भी लोग, क्या उस एरिया में कहीं पे आपके कोई ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है जहाँ पे आप ट्रेनिंग वगैरह करते हैं, इस तरह की कुछ भी, या कोई कनेक्शन है आपका आप में? जैसे कुछ लोग होते हैं, जैसे आपके ब्रांच में कुछ लोग होंगे जो जिनके पास सॉफ्टवेयर वो लोग रखते हैं अपने पास, किसी से ऐसा कनेक्शन है आपको? हेलो।
नो सर।
नो सर।
ओके, तो आपके एरिया में कोई ऐसा ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट वगैरह है तो उनके पास से आपको सॉफ्टवेयर मिल जाए?
सर है तो, लेकिन देंगे या नहीं देंगे ये नहीं।
क्या नाम है ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट का?
कैट जोन सर।
ओके, कैट जोन।
सर हम लोग जैसे पटना में पीआरटीसी में ट्रेनिंग करते हैं सर।
Okay, wait. Okay, all right. Leave it. Leave this idea. I will provide you another platform link. Okay, from where you can download the software. All right.
So please make a upload in Google Drive, sir, and share the link. Then we download
Okay.
it.
For you guys, I will try to upload it on the drive. Okay, because uploading is also a bit, time taking and very complicated actually. Because software size is 15 GB approx. So okay, I will try. Okay, if it is if it's been uploaded on the Google Drive, then I will share you with then I will share the link with you guys. All right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, I will provide you another platform link from where you can download the software, but you have to be very careful with that you will not use the internet connection. Okay. Now coming to our discussion. So I was discussing with you which command? Rectangle by 3 point, right? Everyone got it? Got this command, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me. Okay. And if let's say if you want to delete something, okay, if you want to delete something, you just have to go move your cursor to that entity. Let's say I want to select, just select this line and then right click and say delete. Delete the whole rectangle. Okay, come just by keep pressing अपने left mouse button को आप दबाए रखेंगे और drag करेंगे इस तरह से. देखो, can you see? है ना? Got it? तो मैंने चारों को select कर लिया drag करते हुए. कैसे किया? I will show you once again.
सर फिर से एक बार कीजिए सर, फिर से एक बार कीजिए तो ये.
Yeah, I am repeating. Okay, don't worry. Just keep pressing your left mouse button and drag your cursor everywhere which you want to select, and then you can see that all of them are selected and you can delete them. Okay, got it guys? Now to delete the whole entity, I can show you another approach as well. All right, another approach as well. Wait. Now, as you can see here on the top of your screen, here you can see there is a tab, there is an option called select. Okay, in this selection option, here this is the second arrow. You can see that this is the second arrow. You can click on it, just click on it, and you can see that it is saying box select. Right now it is on single select. You can see the icon, it is now on single select option. You can select as box select. So you will click on the box select, and then what box select will do, what will it do? It will select all of you and click the left mouse button and drag your box. So everything will be selected like this. Okay, drag your box and everything will be selected. Okay, you want this entity to be deleted, just drag it and make it to get inside the box, and you can see that all of them are selected. And you want all of them to select, just select all of them and you can delete them. Okay, all right. Let's say what happens when we try to delete this axis. Let's see what happens. I have selected the axis and I'm saying I want to delete it. So you can see warning, cannot delete axis. origin or edge end point or fixed boundary. Okay, this is the reference entity. तो आपको पता होगा किसी भी रेफरेंस एंटिटी के ही रिस्पेक्ट में हर काम होता है. आप रेफरेंस एंटिटी को यहाँ से नहीं डिलीट कर सकते. दैट मीन्स इस कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री को आप यहाँ से नहीं हटा सकते. दैट्स व्हाई लेट्स से दैट आपने गलती से अगर सेलेक्ट कर भी दिया और डिलीट करते टाइम तो आपको बोलेगा कि यू कैन नॉट डिलीट इट. सो इट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. तो बॉक्स सेलेक्ट को तभी ऑन रखना है जब आपको बॉक्स सेलेक्ट बहुत ज्यादा अमाउंट में किसी एंटिटी को सेलेक्ट करना है. अदरवाइज इट विल बी ऑलवेज ऑन सिंगल सेलेक्ट. नाउ कमिंग टू आवर नेक्स्ट कमांड. ओके, ओके
करना पड़ता है साथ साथ.
guys, focus here, focus. Now the next command is your oval command. But have oval command actually is you know what oval means? Oval shape means, oval means egg shaped material, egg shaped things like oval. Okay, so you can, how you can draw it oval, just clicks in one point and then clicks another point and increase the width or decrease the width like this. I am decreasing, I am increasing, decreasing, increasing. Okay, and click. This is how you can create an oval. Now you will ask me, sir, what is the requirement of this oval? Why this oval is used? Okay, wait. So you will ask me a question that, sir, how we can why this geometry is here. The question can arise that why this geometry is here. Okay, yes, I will discuss with the with you dimension today. All right, don't worry, I will discuss the dimension also. So oval actually is used to create a keyways. Have you heard of the word keyways? Creating the keyways in your shaft, or in your pulleys. Have you heard of these things in your
Yes, sir.
machine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Machine
that's
design.
why this job, yeah, yes. So that's why this geometry is here, so that you don't have to they have already provided you with, that's why, and you can give the dimension as well for them. Okay. Now coming to the next command, that is your circle command. Actually, let's see how circle command can be used. Okay, so go in the circle command and click on the circle, and you can click for the center key, and then you can drag for the dimension like this, and this is how you can create a circle. All right, guys, got it? Now circle by 3 tangents. Circle by 3 tangents. So as the name says that you need 3 tangent line to create
सर
a.
सर्कल का रेडियस कहाँ पे पुट करेंगे?
Okay, when I will talk about the dimension, then I will tell you that how to give the dimension to the circle. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, patience. Okay. So circle by 3 tangents. We need 3 tangent to create this circle. So let's create 3 tangent first. So for that, let me create one rectangle so that it will automatically be selected as 3 tangent. So select the circle by 3 tangents and then select 1 tangent, select 2 tangent and 3 tangent. You can see a circle has been created here. This is how you can create a circle by 3 tangent. What is the necessary requirement for what is the necessary requirement for this circle? Okay, so let me show you. Let's say that we have a, as in this case we have a rectangle and we want to create a circle. So this is how you can create it. And let's say we have a triangle. Let's say we have a polygon of 3 sides. Let's say we have a polygon of 3 sides and we want to create a circle in between, passing through all these 3 lines. Okay, touching all these 3 lines. So first one, second one and third one. This is how you can create the circle here. And the center point of the circle will be where? At the centroid of this triangle. At the centroid of this triangle. Okay, and box select everything we have created and delete it. Okay, we don't need it anymore. Now let's see another command.
सर ट्रायंगल में सर्कल कैसे बनाए, फिर से रिपीट कीजिए तो.
Yes, to create a circle within the triangle, you have to create the triangle first. Okay, so I have created a triangle first, like this. Create the triangle and then select the circle by 3 tangents. Okay,
How will create triangle? How will create triangle, sir?
how we create the triangle. Okay, I have shown you that there is a command in draw section, a polygon named as polygon. So put the side, because you know what the polygon means. Polygon means multi-side, right? Multi-side geometry. So you can put the six lines. 6 lines shows what? Hexagon. 5 lines shows pentagon. I have put it 3 lines, that means triangle, right?
Yeah.
Triangle. Now I have put the 3 side and just click anywhere and drag your mouse. Just one time click and then drag your mouse accordingly how much size you want. Okay, how much size you want, and leave it like this. Just click once again, select, drag, click once again, or click, drag, once again click, drag, once again click. This is how you can create the triangle. Now I want to create the circle passing through all the 3 sides. Select the circle by 3 tangent, select lines, 1, select another, 2, select another, 3. This is how you can create the circle. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's see arc by center. Let's see arc by center. So now I will delete all these entities. Box select. I will delete all these entities. Now arc by center. Click on this and you can come here wherever you want. As the name says, arc, creation of arc with the selection of center. So where you want the center? I want the center at the origin. Just click on the origin and drag the line. And just in general, I am not precise. मैं radius डाल नहीं रहा हूँ. मैं बस अज्यूम कर रहा हूँ कि भाई इतना बड़ा मुझे चाहिए, ठीक है। तो मैंने इतना बड़ा, कहीं पे भी जहां भी आप क्लिक करोगे, जहां भी आप क्लिक करोगे वहां से आर्क स्टार्ट होगा। तो मैं लेट्स सपोज मैं यहाँ क्लिक कर रहा हूँ, तो अब यहाँ से आप देखो आर्क स्टार्ट हो रहा है, दिख रहा है आपको गाइज? जितना बड़ा आर्क चाहिए मैं उतना बड़ा आर्क बना सकता हूँ, दिख रहा है आपको? लेट्स
यस
सपोज
सर।
मैं इतना बड़ा आर्क बनाना चाहता हूँ, तो इतना बड़ा आर्क देखो क्रिएट हो गया, ठीक है। दिस इज योर आर्क बाय सेंटर। अभी मैंने डायमेंशन की कोई बात नहीं की है, मैं डायमेंशन भी पुट नहीं कर रहा हूँ। जब मैं डायमेंशन अभी बताऊंगा तो मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कि डायमेंशन कैसे डालना है, ओके। So this is your arc by center. Again look at this, command. Click anywhere wherever you want the center, click and drag for radius, drag your mouse, अपने माउस को हिलाओ दाएं बाएं और उसके बाद क्लिक करो। कितना बड़ा चाहिए आर्क, उतना बड़ा आर्क को माउस को हिला के ऐसे, तब आप सेलेक्ट करो कितना बड़ा आर्क चाहिए आपको, लाइक दिस, ओके। And let's say, let's assume for a moment that we have already a geometry, we have already a geometry right here like this. Let's turn off the auto fillet. Okay, so we have this rectangle, okay, we have this rectangle. Now we want our arc, we want our to create our arc here somewhere, okay. So for that, what should we do? As we can see here, creation of arc by tangent, click on this and then select your tangent, select your anywhere, click on anywhere, okay. On the interface, click on anywhere and click on the line where you want it to touch, like this, okay. Got it? Again I am showing you, if you want this line to be a tangent, just click on this line and then you can create the size of the arc. Got it guys? Let me show you once again. Let's say that I want this line to be the tangent of my arc. So select the arc by tangent command, click on the line and then you will create an arc like this, and this line will be tangent to this arc. Got it guys? Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is your arc by tangent command, okay. Now it is saying arc by 3 points, so let's say the first point will be this corner point of rectangle, second point will be this corner point of rectangle. Now select the third point. So I want this huge size circle arc or a small size arc, depends upon me how much I want, okay. Like this is the way you can create a arc by 3 points. It is clear by name what they are asking. The name already describes the action that the command is going to perform. As you can see, it is saying arc by 3 points. That means you have to select 3 points on the 2D space. This is your 2D workspace. You have to select 3 points on this 2D workspace. Got it, guys?
सर इसमें कैसे 3 पॉइंट हुआ सर, आर्क बाय 3 पॉइंट?
Just shown you arc by 3 point, click. आप देखोगे अभी भी आर्क क्रिएट नहीं हो रहा है, राइट? फिर दोबारा क्लिक किया मैंने, अभी भी देखोगे आर्क क्रिएट नहीं हो रहा है ना? अभी भी मुझसे क्या पूछ रहा है? साइज पूछ रहा है आर्क का। अब जब क्लिक किया तब जाके आर्क क्रिएट हुआ है। तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि 3 पॉइंट से ये आर्क क्रिएट हुआ है। तो आपको पॉइंट्स भी दिखेंगे, 1 पॉइंट, 2 पॉइंट, 3 पॉइंट्स, राइट? गॉट इट?
तो रेक्टेंगुलर वाला शेप में सर वो जो आर्क है सर, एक तो सेंटर हो गया और दूसरा 2 रेक्टेंगल का जो एज है, एज का पॉइंट, कॉर्नर का पॉइंट जो है सर वो
नहीं, ये वाली जो आर्क है इसकी बात कर रहे हो आप?
नहीं सर, ये वाली जो आर्क है। हाँ
ठीक है, ठीक है, क्या पूछ रहे हो इसमें बताओ?
इसमें सर 3 पॉइंट कैसे हुआ सर? ये 2 कॉर्नर वाला और एक मिडिल पॉइंट जो है ये।
हाँ बिल्कुल, ये 2 कॉर्नर वाले रेक्टेंगल के ही 2 पॉइंट को मैं फिर से दिखा देता हूँ। आर्क बाय 3 पॉइंट लो और पहला पॉइंट ये कॉर्नर रेक्टेंगल का सिलेक्ट कर लो, दूसरा
Yes,
पॉइंट
sir.
में ये कॉर्नर सिलेक्ट कर लिया।
Yes,
जब
sir.
आप किसी भी पॉइंट पे जब आप लेके जाते हो अपने कर्सर को तो एक सिंबल शो करता है पी सिंबल शो करता है। पी मीन्स
यस सर।
पिक बोल लो आप, पॉइंट बोल लो आप, ठीक है। पी
यस
पे
सर।
क्लिक करोगे आप, फिर दोबारा अब आपको पूछेगा साइज ऑफ द arc, how much you want. So I want this much. So this is the way you can create the arc by 3 points. Got it?
ओके सर। ओके सर।
Yes. Okay, good.
एक
Guys,
और
any,
क्वेश्चन है सर।
yes, tell me immediately, tell me.
सर अगर हम आर्क ड्रॉ कर लिए सर और उसी आर्क को हमको और इंक्रीज करना है तो कैसे करेंगे सर? हाउ टू इंक्रीज द आर्क साइज?
To increase the size after creating, right? After creation, right?
हाँ सर।
Okay, so let me tell you that these things comes under the, let me show you when I will guide you with using the dimension. I will show you how to use the dimension, then you can give the dimension to this.
ओके सर। ओके सर। ओके सर।
Yes, at that time I will show you. Otherwise, there is an alternate option. If you don't want to give the precise dimension, then you can generally drag these things. So I will show you that one also, okay? How to, in general, increase the size or decrease the size
ओके सर।
accordingly.
ओके सर।
Yes, two methods are there. I will show you. Now, come to the arc by center. I have talked about arc by center, arc by 3 point, and arc by tangent. We have 3 arcs available here.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
how we define the direction of tangent? So in which direction I want to create a tangent? So how to define its direction?
Yes, wherever you will create the arc, it will define the direction of the tangent.
So, sir, I
Wherever
want to
you,
look at
yes, let's say I want to create the arc like this, or I want to create the arc like this. So I will click on here like this, or I want to create the arc like this. So I will create that. So look at the direction of the tangent. It's for this arc, it is here. For this arc, it is in this direction.
Sir, I
So
got
this
it.
is how you can.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, and these commands are actually basic commands, but if you want some precise operation, then you have to create everything with your own. You are not going to use these commands, and in that case, if you want to draw a precise geometry, okay, these are some general commands which we oftenly not use if we are creating a complicated geometry. Then we oftenly not use this sort of command. Don't use. Now let's see ellipse, how we can create an ellipse. Everybody have heard of ellipse, right? Every one of you have maybe some sort of use somehow AutoCAD software. There is also these sort of commands, okay? Now for creation of ellipse, you have to select first point, you have to select second point, and then you have to select the third point like this, okay? This is your center point. You have to click the center point first, then you have to click the major axis, or you can say minor axis, okay, like this, and then you have to select the minor axis or major axis. So you know about something about ellipse. Can anybody guide me what they know about ellipse? Ellipse has 2 focal point, right guys? Ellipse has 2 focal point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that focal points are called as foci. F-O-C-I, foci. Now, okay guys, we will take a 15 minutes of break and we will come back at 11:30. Okay, at 11:30 we will again continue our session at 11:30.
Okay,
All of
sir.
you, yes,
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
yes, go and
Thank you, sir.
have something if you want, and we will meet in at 11:30 precisely. Turn off your mic, I can hear you. Everyone are here?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, after talking about all about dimensions and all, I will give you an example. I will give you a geometry to draw on your system and to look at that whether you are capable of applying the command or not. Okay. And if you face any sort of problem, then you will ask me accordingly. All right. So this was the ellipse. And again, this is the spline. As you can see, to draw this spline, just keep selecting the points. Okay, keep selecting the points like this: first point, second point, third point, fourth point, like this. And this is how you can create the spline here: first point, second point, third point, fourth point. Okay, and to get out of the spline command and leave the geometry here at your last point, you have to click right click and say open end. Say open end, and it will create a spline for you. Okay. Yes, somebody was raising their hand. Yes, Prithvi, tell me.
Sir, please tell me how to zoom in and zoom out in front of my display.
How to?
Zoom in and zoom out.
Yes, let me show you. To use zoom in and zoom out, you can use your mouse scroll, okay, mouse wheel, okay, like this. Or if you don't want to use that, then you can use here. Can you see this icon here on the top of the screen? Can you see this icon?
Which? Yes, sir.
I was
सर आपका आवाज सुनाई नहीं पड़ रहा है।
Hello guys, is my voice is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. यस, तो स्प्लाइन में आपको कुछ ऑप्शंस होते हैं। जैसे स्प्लाइन जब भी आप क्रिएट करते हो तो वो ऑप्शंस आप देख लो कि क्या क्या होते हैं। जैसे मैंने स्प्लाइन कमांड लिया है एंड इफ यू वांट टू क्रिएट a spline curve, so you just have to keep selecting the points like this. Okay, just keep selecting the points. Got it? Like this. And after drawing your spline, after you are done with your spline curvature, right click and you will see some options here. Open end with fit. So I have shown you open end. When you will click on open end, then it will just like this. Now what is the difference with others options? Let's see. First point, second point, third point, fourth point. Now right click, open end with fit points. Let's see what is this fit points is going to do. Now can you see the points on the curve itself? There is no points on this curve, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the use of these points? These are called as your fit points. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can use it. Okay, but before that I have talked about enough commands for you guys to create a geometry or something. So let me show you how to apply the dimension and all right?
इस फ्लाइन को रोकेंगे कैसे? इंड
you have to select first you have to create the spline. Let me show you once again. Let me show you once again. Wait, go to the spline command like this and click all the points and right click, and there is so much options like open end with fit points. I have shown you with fit points what was the difference, right? Now there is third options called as open end with control points. So select that third option. So you can see, let me first delete all these splines. Now let me delete all these splines and right click, say delete. I have deleted all the splines. Now you can see that this spline that I have drawn, there is some points around this curve. Guys, turn off your mic. Okay, turn off your mic. It is creating so much noise. Now this curve, this spline has so much points around it. Can you see that points? Right, you can see that. Now these points are with this spline. Okay, and these points are outside of this curve. So it was open end with control points. Now let's see open end with fit points. Draw the spline and right click, open end with fit points. So these are your fit points. Now what is the difference between this one and this one? You can see that the points are outside of the curve, but in this case the points are on the curve itself. Can you see? The points are on the curve and the points are outside of the curve, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now how we can use these points. So before that, let us see another options as well. Draw this line, right click, open end with fit and control points. Both are available in a single option. You can see there are fit points, these are fit points and control points. Okay, so these three options. This is only fit, and let me draw one more. Let me draw one more, open end only. Okay. Okay, now this is open end. This is open end with fit points. This is open end with control points, and this is open end with fit and control points. Now, what is the difference between among all them? What are the feature differences among all of them? Let's see one by one. So to make you understand this option that are available, fit points and control points, have any of you ever heard of control vertices in your control point subject? Have any one of you ever heard of the subject CAD CAM? Guys, any one of you have ever heard? Any?
No, sir. Take the line. Huh?
Okay, so in your 7th semester, guys, turn off your mics. Okay. Now, there is a subject called as CAD CAM, which maybe some of you will study now in your 7th of semester. Okay, there is a subject called as CAD CAM. Now, in that subject, you are going to study about the curvature, like B-spline curve, Bezier curve, and there also you can study, you can find it if you want to, that there is a whole topic named as control vertex. Okay, control points. So there are two types of control points. One is your local control points and other one is your global control points. Now the special thing about these 2 points are, local control points means locally, that means it will be on the curve, and global control points will be where it will be outside of the curve, like this one. So this is your local control points, you can say, and these are your global control points, you can say. Okay, and in this case both of them are available. Okay, yes Ranjan, tell me.
सर ये जो साइड में दिया हुआ है सर, आफ्टर द स्केचिंग ऑफ स्प्लाइंस, ये जो डिटेल व्यू दिया हुआ है सर, इसमें जो पॉइंट लिखा हुआ है सर SP73 कंट्रोल, ये सर 73 ये नोटेशन क्या है सर? 73, 74, 75, 76, आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड सर.
These are some abbreviation generated by the software. These are some abbreviation generated by the software. Yeah, I can get it. Okay, these are abbreviations, naming that is done by the software, and these are involved with the programming of the software. These are all program controlled. Okay, these are all program controlled. Now, what we can do about it? What we can do about it? You cannot do anything about it. As you can see, I have selected, let me show you. I have selected one of them. Let's see this point.
Yes sir.
Points that I have created. I have created 4 geometry here. Okay,
yes,
these 4 geometries I have created. So this details view are showing me about everything. So edges 4. Okay, point 13, that means it is showing me about the edges. So I have 4 edges, 1, 2, 3 and 4 edges. So you can see there are 4 edges available. Now you can see about the points. These are the description of the points you can see here. Now these points are, you can see that it is showing as fit. That means there are 4 fit points. You can see here, these are called as your fit points. And some of them are showing as control 159, 160, 161, 162, and 163. There are some control points. Okay, so you cannot do anything about it. You can just select it, but you cannot delete it, you cannot rename it. Okay, these are all programming controlled. These are all generated by the software. Okay, these are all just the description of the curvature that you have created. Okay, now let us see that how these points are helpful to how these points are going to change the curvature. Let us see. So I'm going to share with you one more command I'm going to share, that is your drag command. Now drag means, can anybody tell me what drag means?
Move anywhere.
Yes, movement of anything, dragging. Pick one thing and move it to somewhere else. Keep moving, drag it to somewhere else. Okay, this is called as your drag. So let's see that command. Okay, that command is in your modification tab. Here in your sketching toolbox, there is an option called modify. Just click on modify and select this arrow, bring it down. You can see that drag command. Okay, this is your dragging command. Now select the drag command and come to anything you want to drag. Okay, so let's say first I will see first about the curvature of spline which have no fit points or control points. Okay, so let's select a point of this curve. I have selected this point. Okay, select this point and look, I am dragging it. Can you see? I have selected and I am dragging my mouse like this. Can you see? Now what I am doing? I am changing the curvature of the spline. Got it? Changing the curvature of the spline. Just select your point and select your point. And drag it. Select your point, changing the curvature. Now let's see what happens when we select the curve itself. So select anywhere on the curve like this, and you can move the complete curve anywhere on the interface. Okay, anywhere, click any of the portion of the curve and you can move the complete curve. But when you select the point, then you can only change the curvature of the curve. Okay, got it, guys? Now let's see what happens when we try to manipulate with the fit points. What happens then? Let's see with the fit point. These are the fit points. Select the fit points and drag it. Select the fit points like this, and can you see I am increasing the curvature, I am decreasing the curvature. Can you see I am increasing the radius of curvature and I am decreasing the radius of curvature. Can you see? And for this point, select and drag wherever you want. So these are your
sir.
Yes.
Sir, when we use arc command, then we also apply their drag.
Yes, we can apply drag in any of the geometry. Any of the geometry you can apply it. Okay.
Sir, drag, how will we drag? Which, sir?
Yes, I am discussing it right now. Okay, don't worry. There are 3 more options are available here, so that I will show you how to use the drag command. These are your fit points. Select the fit points and drag it like this. Okay, select the fit points and drag it. Now let's see with control points. We are now going to see the control points.
Point that select that
How
will
to
be
select point?
drag ना.
Yes.
हम जिस point को select करेंगे वही drag होगा ना.
Yes, exactly. जो भी पॉइंट मैं सेलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ आपको दिख रहा होगा ना कि वही पॉइंट ड्रैग हो रहा है. दिख रहा है? नहीं दिख रहा?
How
Yes.
to select?
You will select by clicking on the point. Go to the points and click on it with your mouse. You have your mouse or you are not using a mouse.
सर ये
Take
तो
your
लाइन हो जा रहा है, डायरेक्ट कहाँ हो रहा है?
what? Drag command select कर लिया. Who is this speaking? Who is this speaking? Mukul, you have the problem?
Yes sir.
Yes. So I am saying.
सर यहाँ ड्रैग पॉइंट सेलेक्ट करने के बाद ड्रैग नहीं सेलेक्ट होता, वो तो लाइन फिर स्प्लाइन चालू हो जाता है बनना.
नहीं नहीं, आपने स्प्लाइन बना दिया. Dear Mukul, first listen to me very carefully, okay?
जी सर.
You have to open your mind. Yes, stop. आपकी आवाज वायलिन की तरह आ रही है. रुको रुको 1 मिनट. रुक जाओ. वायलिन की तरह आवाज आ रही है. रुक जाओ. Now listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. What I said. First, you have to draw the spline. So go to the in your draw section. Go to the spline command. Go to the spline command like this. Okay, and select this spline command and create a spline first like this. Now you have created a spline. Right click, select open end with fit points या control points according to you, whatever you want. Now I have selected open end with fit points. Now our spline is created. Now you have created the spline. Press escape because you are in the spline command. Activated. Spline command is now active. You have to press escape first to get out of this command. Okay. Now the spline is created. Go to your modification tab. Go to your modification tab and go to your drag command. Select the drag command, select it, and then come to your points wherever you want and select your left, use your left mouse button and select it, pick it and drag it like this. Got it? Understood or not?
Yes sir, got it.
The reason is why you don't grab it in the first time, because you don't have your mind focusing on whatever I am saying. You are just using your mind to visualizing that सर ने ये कमांड यूज किया कैसे किया, सर ने वो कमांड यूज किया कैसे किया, बट मैं स्टेप बाय स्टेप जो चल रहा हूँ आप उसको ग्रैब नहीं कर रहे हो, है ना. अभी कल मैं कुछ बता रहा था तो मैंने बॉक्स सेलेक्ट यूज किया तो कोई स्टूडेंट पूछा सर बॉक्स सेलेक्ट कैसे किया बताइए फिर से, लेकिन मुझे कल नहीं बताना था, वो मुझे बताना आज था वो, लेकिन कल ही हड़बड़ाए हुए थे कुछ लोग कि कल ही बता दो. ठीक है, तो ये बहुत ही गलत तरीका है. मैं एक एक चीज के बारे में बात करूंगा बट यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन माय वर्ड्स और फर्स्ट फॉलो व्हाटएवर आई एम सेइंग. यू नीड टू फॉलो इट एंड डू अकॉर्डिंगली व्हाटएवर आई से. जो भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ उसको करो अकॉर्डिंगली, स्टेप बाय स्टेप. देन ओनली यू विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू यूज द सॉफ्टवेयर. नाउ हमने फिट पॉइंट्स देख लिया. अब आते हैं हम लोग कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स के पास. डिफरेंस तो मुझे ये दिखाना था. ड्रैग कमांड तो मैं आपको अभी बाद में फिर बताऊंगा, बट मुझे तो अभी आपको डिफरेंस ये बताना था कि फिट पॉइंट्स में और कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स में आपकी डिफरेंस क्या है. वो चीज आप लोग फोकस नहीं कर रहे. सो दिस इज द ड्रॉबैक ऑफ योर सेंस. दिस इज द ड्रॉबैक ऑफ योर सेंस. Okay, so focus on these things first, whatever I have to say, not the command. I will talk about every command so many times. ये drag command मैं एक बार यूज नहीं करूंगा, मैं बहुत बार यूज करूंगा. आप कभी ना कभी तो ग्रैब कर ही लोगे. ट्रिम कमांड में एक बार यूज नहीं करूंगा, बहुत बार यूज करूंगा, आपको दिख जाएगा कभी ना कभी. बट जो कॉन्सेप्ट मैं बता रहा हूँ कि फिट पॉइंट्स में और कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स में क्या डिफरेंस है, ये मैं एक ही बार बताऊंगा, दोबारा नहीं बताऊंगा. आप जब पूछोगे तो मैं बताऊंगा, आपको जब डाउट आएगा मैं बताऊंगा, मगर टेक्निकली अगर देखा जाए तो कोर्स के दौरान मैं एक ही बार डिस्कस करूंगा, है ना. मैं ये चीजें बार बार आएंगी नहीं किसी भी जगह पे, पर ड्रैग कमांड हर जगह आएगा. आप कोई भी ज्योमेट्री बनाओगे ड्रैग कमांड आएगा, यूज करोगे. ट्रिम कमांड यूज करोगे. तो कमांड्स के बारे में तो आपको जानकारी मिल जाएगी, आज नहीं तो कल मिल जाएगी. बट ये फिट पॉइंट्स और कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स में डिफरेंस क्या है, ये आज ही है, ये आज ही की बात है, ये कल नहीं आएगी, कल के कोर्स में ये नहीं आएगा. गॉट इट. तो डिफरेंस मैं आपको दिखाना चाह रहा था कि फिट पॉइंट्स को अगर मैं सिलेक्ट करके ड्रैग कर रहा हूं तो कर्वेचर में क्या चेंज आ रहा है, और जब मैं कंट्रोल पॉइंट को ड्रैग कर रहा हूं तो आपको दिख रहा है कर्वेचर में डिफरेंस. देखो इसी स्पीड से मैं कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स को ड्रैग कर रहा हूं और इसी स्पीड से अगर मैं फिट पॉइंट्स को ड्रैग कर रहा हूं, तो दोनों में डिफरेंस बताओ कोई मुझे डिफरेंस बता सकता है, क्या डिफरेंस हो रहा है.
सर फिट पॉइंट वाला एकदम कर्व हो जा रहा है.
फिट पॉइंट्स में कर्वेचर बहुत जल्दी चेंज हो रहा है.
यस सर.
और कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स में कर्वेचर स्मूथली चेंज हो रहा है, इसको बोलते हैं स्मूथ कर्वेचर. तो इसीलिए कंट्रोल पॉइंट्स आर बेटर इन स्मूथनेस. Control points spline are better in smoothness in comparison with your fit points. Okay, and these sort of things you are going to study in your CAD/CAM subjects about control points, local control points, and global control points. Okay. Now हम लोगों ने सारी बातें कर ली. Everything we have discussed, right? Now for you guys to practice some of these commands, I have discussed everything. Now I will show you how you are going to give the dimension, how you are going to apply the dimension and all. So for the dimension, to apply the dimension, you can, let me show you how you can apply the dimension. So for that, let us draw first something. Let us draw a geometry first. Let's say that I am drawing a rectangle like this, and I want to give the dimension of the rectangle. So go to the dimension tab. You can see so many options are available. General dimension, horizontal dimension, vertical dimension. Got it? These sort of dimensions are available. Now let's say that I am drawing one more thing. I'm drawing two lines. One line is here, another line is here. Two lines I have drawn. Let's draw a circle also. Let's draw a circle also. Let's draw a circle. So this is the circle we have drawn, and let's draw a polygon also. Let's draw a polygon, triangle, three-sided triangle like this. Now let's see the dimension. Now in general dimension, you can give everything you want, like length of the rectangle, height of the rectangle. Okay, you can see the horizontal distance is mentioned as h1, vertical distance is mentioned as v2. Now to give the dimension value, you have to look here in your sketch tool boxes. Here is the details of views. You can see that two dimension I have given, h1 and v2. You can see h1, v2. Put the value of h1, how much you want. Let's say I want 20, so put the value 20. So h1 will be your 20 meter. Put the value of v2, height, vertical height of this rectangle. I want 10, so put the value 10. So this is how you can give the dimension. Okay, now again select the general dimension and come to your circle. come to your circle and select the circle and give the dimension. So it is giving the diameter as D3. So this is first dimension, that's why here it is mentioned as 1. This is second dimension, here it is mentioned 2. This is third dimension, here it is mentioned 3. And this is horizontal length, that's why it is H. Vertical length, that's why it is V. And this is diameter, that's why it is D3. Now you can give the diameter value here, D3. Give the value accordingly. I want 15. So I will put 15 here. Okay. Got it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now let's see whether we can use the general dimension, between these two lines or not. Okay. So first, let us make this these lines are as horizontal first. So for that, let us delete these lines first, and let us create a horizontal lines accordingly. Just draw some lines which is horizontal. For horizontal lines, it will show you H symbol. Okay, it will show you H symbols like this. Now let us come to our dimension tab. Now select the general dimension, and as you select the line, first line, and you want to come to the second line, you can see that you are unable to give the dimension between them. So general dimension is not going to work here. General dimension is not going to work in this place. So for that, what to do? Now I want to delete this dimension. H5. Okay, so for that, go to your H5 and say delete. I want to delete it. So delete the dimension. Okay, and let's say if I am unable to create the general dimension here, so what to do, sir? What to do if we are unable to give the dimension? So give the vertical dimension here. Vertical dimension here. Select the one entity, select another, and this is how you can give the vertical dimension. V6. Put the value here. Got it? And you want to give the radius value. Let's say we have an arc here. Let's say we have an arc here. I'm drawing an arc here. This is an arc. I want to give the radius of this arc. So put the, either you can select the general dimension also. You can select the general dimension also, or you can select the radius especially. You can select the radius as well. And you want to delete this R7. You want to delete this dimension. So go to here, look here in details view, search for R7. Here is your R7. Right click on R7 and say delete. So R7 will be deleted from here. So this is how you can delete your dimension and all. Okay, got it? Now, if you want to apply the radius especially, so click on the radius, then you can apply. But the thing is with the radius, if you select the radius, then you can only apply the radius. That's it. Okay, you cannot apply any other dimension. Got it? Now, as you can see that I have already given the dimension of this circle. Let's say what happens when we try to give the dimension again. Let's say I have described the diameter. Now I want to describe the radius. So click on the radius and come here and select it. Then it will show you a warning message. New dimension makes model over constrained. Now, can anybody answer me what is mean by over constraint? Okay, let me tell you that there are three types of things that you should keep in your mind, that there are three things when we are drawing the geometry. Either our geometry, whatever geometry we have drawn, whatever model, कोई भी चीज आपने बनाई है, 3 स्टेजेस हो सकते हैं उसके, या तो वो फुल्ली डिफाइंड है, यानी कि आपने हर एंटिटी की, हर ज्योमेट्री की डायमेंशन डिफाइन कर रखी है, ठीक है, देन इट विल बी कॉल्ड एज फुल्ली कंस्ट्रेंड, इट विल कॉल एज कंप्लीटली कंस्ट्रेंड। और आपने कुछ डिफाइन की है, कुछ नहीं की है, देन इट विल कॉल एज पार्शियली कंस्ट्रेंड। और एंड लेट्स से कि इस केस में, जैसे कि इस केस में है, मैंने इसकी डायमीटर दे दी थी, अब इसकी कोई भी डायमेंशन डिफाइन करने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो ये मुझे एक वार्निंग मैसेज दे रहा है दैट इट विल बिकम ओवर कंस्ट्रेंड। दैट मीन्स कि डायमेंशन की जरूरत अब नहीं है, बट स्टिल अगेन इफ आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू दैट, अगर मैं ये देने की कोशिश करता हूँ तो आपको दिखेगा क्या होता है। ओके कर दिया, और ये देखो तो आपको दिख रहा होगा इस ज्योमेट्री का कलर चेंज हो गया है, रेड हो गया, ये रेड हो गया। इसका मतलब है कि जो डायमेंशन मैंने अप्लाई किया है इट वाज नॉट नेसेसरी। ओके, सो आई हैव मेड दिस सर्कल ओवर कंस्ट्रेंड ज्योमेट्री। Okay, 3 words you have to remember. Okay, fully constrained, partially constrained, and over constrained. Got it? Now let's see how we can apply the angle dimension. So here angle dimension is available. Select on the angle dimension and select 2 lines, because you can give the angle to any 2 lines, right? So select the lines. Let's say I want to give the angle to this line and this line. Okay, this line and this line. Okay, but as you can see it is showing me a red symbol. Then you will ask me, sir, we have not given the dimension of this triangle, but still this is showing red. Why? Can anybody answer me why? Now it is question time, guys. Answer me why.
This is the line, sir. It means over constant line.
Yes, why it is showing over constraint? Let me wait.
Actually, this triangle shows equilateral triangle. So all 3 sides are
Yes,
equal.
exactly. Good, very good, Ranjan.
Yes, sir.
Because it is an equilateral triangle. We have drawn a polygon here, not a rectangle. It is not a general triangle. It is a polygon. It is an equilateral triangle. So all of the angle are automatically defined that it is 60 degree.
Yes, sir.
So we have given it a dimension again. Okay, so that means we are trying to over defining it. That's why it is converted into red color. All right. Okay, now let's say that we have not given any dimension to a triangle. So then how can we apply the polyline? I have talked about polyline. Select the polyline, select the point, and I am trying to make a triangle here. This is how we can make a triangle, let's say. And now I am going to give the triangle a angle dimension. Select the angle and select 2 lines like this, first line, second line. Okay, this is how you can give the angle. Okay, so as you can see, this is A12. So A12 is what? This angle, it is A12 is this angle. Sometimes it catches this angle, sometimes it will catch this angle. So you have to very precise which angle you want, either inside angle or outside angle. Let's again select the angle dimension and select another line. First line will be this, second line will be this. So right now you can see the arrow is outside. Arrowhead is outside. That means it is calculating the outside dimension. And if you say like this, then you can see that arrowhead is inside. That means it will calculate the bigger dimension, right? Got it, guys? This is your A13. And if you want another dimension, sorry, let me delete this this one again. Let me delete this dimension first, so that otherwise it will over constrain it. Now select the angle dimension, select this line, and this line. So this is how you can see that this is your A15. Apply the A15 how much you want, this dimension. Got it? This dimension. And if you want this to be a 60 degree angle, then outside will be how much? If you want this to be 60 degree, then outside will be how much? 300 degree? So go to your A15 and type 300 degree. Select enter. And this is now your 60-degree angle like this. So this is how you can apply the dimension of an angle. Okay, got it? Now I am going to give you an example, give you a drawing, and you will try to draw it here and give the dimensions as well. Okay. Now I am going to share you another screen. Wait for a moment. I am opening the geometry again, and I will show you the geometry, and you will try to generate that geometry. Okay. So this is your screen. Can you see the geometry?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now those of you who are not having problem with the software, try to generate this geometry, and those of you who are having with this problem with the softwares, just try to recognize whatever things I have said, and if you want to write, then write it down, note it down, and try to make a note of it, so that uh, you will be able to look it back, and then you can practice the procedures that I've shown you guys. Write it down on a notebook, guys. Don't do these things. Okay, note it down on your notebooks and procedures, and then so that maybe your problem will be resolved by tomorrow, so that then you will be able to practice. Okay, now I am turning off my mic. Give it some time, focus on this geometry, and try to make this geometry on Ansys Workbench. Okay, try to make it. Okay, guys, go and practice on your software, and then we will meet tomorrow at.
Sir, please share WhatsApp link again, sir.
Okay, I will see that. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, sir.
And I want to know something that whether you guys will be joining at the exact time or not. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We will join it.
Okay. They have sent you the joining link and the joining description about the time and date, right?
No, sir. Only yes, sir. Joining link send.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Timing description they have sent you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
9:30 a.m. sir mentioned in the email.
Yes, but
9:30.
yeah, but it will be 9:50 because they have notified me about it as 9:50. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That's why it will be
Okay.
9:50 to 12:20.
Okay.
Yes. So we will meet tomorrow at the same time.
Sir.
Be on time. Yes.
एक्चुअली सर ये जो डायग्राम हम मेरे डेस्कटॉप पे है सर दिया हुआ सर जो स्क्रीन में आप शेयर किए हैं सर
जी
इसका हर एक पार्ट हमको ड्रॉ करना होगा विद डायमेंशन ना सर
Yes, exactly.
ठीक है
सर सर
Yes.
हेलो सर इन ड्रैग वी टेक डायमेंशन जब हम ड्रैग का यूज करेंगे तब हम डायमेंशन पुट कर सकते हैं कि हमें कितना एंगल पे ड्रैग करना है या कुछ
नहीं, if you have completely defined your geometry, then you cannot use the drag command. जब आपकी ज्योमेट्री एक बार डिफाइन हो जाएगी, फिक्स हो जाएगी, तब आप ड्रैग नहीं कर पाओगे उसे।
सर ज्योमेट्री को फिक्स करने से पहले अगर हम कोई लाइन लेते हैं और उसको अगर हमको किसी एंगल पे टर्न करना है तो ड्रैग के थ्रू हम कर सकते हैं।
हाँ, उसके पॉइंट को ग्रैब करो और ड्रैग करके उसको दूर कर सकते हो या फिर किसी एंगल पे ला सकते हो।
तो सर नीचे जिस तरह से डायमेंशन वगैरह में डायमेंशन करेक्शन
मैं गाइडेंस दे देता हूँ। यहाँ पे एक काम करना है, एक सिंपल सी लाइन बनाना, यहाँ से उसके एक पॉइंट को पकड़ना, ड्रैग करके यहाँ ले आना, फिर आप एंगुलर डायमेंशन दे देना। अदरवाइज आप पॉलीलाइन लेना और ड्रॉ कर लेना इस एंगल पे, दैट्स इट, और फिर डायमेंशन में एंगल डाल देना। दिक्कत क्या है? ठीक है,
थैंक यू सर।
yes, so go and practice and we will meet tomorrow. All right?
Okay.
All right.